Hello everybody. Well, here I am again in Kaunas in Lithuania. Time's about 12 o'clock midday, Monday the 20, day is it? 23rd, 23rd of February. I've been out all morning up the old town in Kaunas and you've got to pace yourself in. It's really cold. It's currently -18 and it's okay for 2 or 3 hours, but then it starts to penetrate. So I've come back to my apartment just for an hour just to thaw out. And while I'm here, I'm going to do a bit of a beer tasting session on some of the local beers. I went to the local supermarket and I got 6 beers. One, they start from the weakest to the strongest, but really them 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5.2, and 6%. And they're all pint cans, and that cost me €6.46. €6.46. £6. Just slightly under £6 maybe. And that was from Silas Supermarket. So them about just a shade over €1 a can, about 85, 90 pence for a pint can of lager. So I got me some trusted glasses, and I'm going to try a couple of them, and I'll let you know what I think. So the first one is Utanos Visus Alice Lager Beer. It's a premium beer, um, and it's 5%. For like 90p a can, a pint. So I sure waste none of this, don't worry. I'm going to taste them all, and then after I've tasted them all, and I've finished the video, I shall go back and drink them all. So this is Utanos 5% light lager. That's a really good beer. That's a really good beer, that is. If all the rest of them was good as that, I'm in for a treat here. You could drink a few of them, that's moreish. It's a tiny, tiny bit sweet, but I like that about it. Um, Utanos, that's a really good beer, that is. Wow. I'm going to give that 8.5 out of 10. Let's try another one. Baltas. It's Hefeweizen. Baltas, a Lithuanian beer. Svitur is established in 1784. So it's a light blonde lager, 5%. Shall we try it? I know it's an hard job, but somebody's got to do it. I don't want to drink this beer, I'm doing it for you. I'm going to keep this beer tasting down to about 10 minutes because last time it was about 40 minutes. Okay, Baltas, Hefeweizen, Lithuanian beer, 5%. Now I can tell straight away that I have clear beer. It's like a wheat beer. Here goes. Bish bosh, here's the dust. Yeah, it's a wheat beer, that is. It's a bit more hoppy. I know it sounds stupid, but it's a bit more beery. That makes sense. It's more a beer than a lager. That's a down and out lager. That's a lager beer, that is. It's nice. It's leaving me a tiny little bit of aftertaste now, but wheat beers generally do that. But again, I like that. That's okay. I'm going to give that 8 out of 10 for the bold task of wheat beer. Excuse me. So the next one is another Utenos. That's a Utenos. And this is Utenos Oxensis Premium Lager. Again, it's 5%. I'm interested to see the difference between this one and the other Utenos, the blue one. I'm sure there's loads of you now thinking, I ain't bloody interested in beer. But there might be a few that is. So that's another Utenos. Let's have a go at that one, eh? Can you see how clear that is again? Where the last one, the wheat beer was. Right, bish bash, here's the dash. You know, I told you that one got a little bit of a sweeter taste. That one's a bit sharper, but still a nice beer, that is. I'm enjoying these beers, I tell you. 8.5, 8, another 8. That's just got the edge, but that's just because preferentially I like a sweeter beer. So that's in the league, but I could drink either of them. I ain't knocking them. So the next one I'm going to try, Cal Calnapilis original Calnapilis original SARS, and it's a 5% beer again. I mean, this just cost, you know, less than about £6, just under £6. You know what I mean? You can have a couple of beers for £6. It's freezing cold outside. It's -18. I'm warm here now. Passing half an hour, eh? That's what it's all about. Passing half an hour. And, all these beers was available in. If you come to Kaunas, there's supermarkets all up and down the high streets. There's loads of supermarkets. This one was called Silas. Now, the other thing I want to tell you, Silas supermarkets are open till 10, 11 o'clock of the night. But you can't get alcohol after. You've got to get your alcohol before 8 p.m. You go in at 8:05 and buy some lager, they won't serve it at the till. Even though the supermarket's still open, you can only get alcohol till 8 o'clock. See? You're always learning on this channel. You're always learning. Right. Calnapilis original sauce. But they also like one pinta. They're more point cans. Right. Let's have a go at this one. 5%. Bish bash. Here's the dash. Wow. If that's 5%, I'll show my horse in Wolves window. No ways. That's really strong beer. Don't ask me why, but it's marked up clearly at 5%. I think it's a lot stronger than that. And again, it's a great beer. I had a bad in you. I'm going to give that 8 again, but I don't think it's 5%. It, it's the same ABV as them two. No one. No one. So I'm going 8.5, 8, 8, 8. How about that? I could be no fairer than that, Connor. Right then, number 5. Oh, this is Kaunas, the same as that one, Kaunas. But this one is Grand Select. Now this is 5.2. Someone tells me this is going to be a darker, but I know nothing about these beers. Here we go. Excuse me. Kaunas Grand Select. 5.2%. Well, that last Kaunas was 5%, and I said it tasted a lot stronger. Boy, that reckoning, if this is 5.2, this will taste about 7%. There you go. Grand Select. It is a bit darker. It is a bit darker. Nice clear beer. Smells like there's more body to it. It's got more depth. Kaunas Grand Select 5.2%. Bish Bosh is the dash. That's really, really nice beer. That's more lagery than even a word I know. That's more beery, and I know that even a word. That's nice, that is. That Grand Select's nice. Wow. I'm putting that up with you. That's having 8.5. I'm sorry. It's having 8.5. So I've got 8.5, 8, 8, 8, 8.5. It's gone joint top. Kaunas Grand Select. Silvestius Lagerus. I mean, if I'd have had Google Translate, I could have translated all these and done my research properly. I'd rather just pull the top and have a taste on them. But say, all these beers, I mean, your local supermarket, see that more like 90p. About 90p a point. So, listen, I ain't done this to be tight because I've got plenty of money on me. If I want to go in the supermarket, if I want to go in the top restaurants and pay £5 a point, I have done and I will do again tonight. I ain't doing this because I'm a tight horse, but it's just a nice way to spend 20 minutes. Excuse me, I do apologise, but it's better having it. Right, the last one is called Tauras Tradicini. Tauras Tradicini. Now this is 6%. They're all 568 ml, look. They're all proper points. Am I boring you? Sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Right, Tauras Tradicini, 6%. A pint can of 6%. Really good lager for about 90p. Yeah, it's just like that in England, eh, gang? Just like that in England. Here we go. And listen, you know when I was in that supermarket There's about 20 different varieties, you know. I just picked these because I wanted some local Lithuanian beers or surrounding country beers that I've never tried before. But the amount of beers what was in that row, you could I could have bought 40 cans. Obviously, I don't want to spend my whole weekend sitting in here drinking cans. I want to get out and see Kaunas. Right then, this is the last one. Taurus Tradisini Alus 6%. If I fall off my chair, it's your lot's fault. It smells strong. Here we go. Bish bash, here's the dash. That's strong, that is. I reckon if you was in a boozer and you had 2 or 3 pints of that, you'd go on with the dirty old granny. But it's a great drink. Flip it now. That's a great drink. Just, again, it's more beery than lagery. You know, if that was, I mean, I've had these in the fridge, but they ain't really chilled. On a summer's day, if that was really chilled, man, that'd have been lovely, that would, in a frosty glass. That's a great drink. But it's horses for courses. So, I'm going to give that 8. So, in my opinion, I've got 8.5. I forgot my scores. 8, 8, 8.5, 8, 8. And that's it. If you've enjoyed it, thank you for sticking around. If you ain't enjoyed it, you're probably already gone by now anyway, so I don't know why I'm talking to you. But get out, enjoy your life. Don't sit watching the chase all day. Get out and do something with your life. I do these weekends every month. Every month I go somewhere. Last month I was in Tirana, Albania. This month I'm in Lithuania. Next month I've already got it booked up. I'm in Bucharest, Romania. I made myself a promise a year, 14 months ago, New Year's Eve. I wanted to travel, and I go somewhere every month. If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see the places that I've been. I go somewhere every month, and I'm going to keep going as long as my legs will carry me, because I am very young now. But that's my that's my beer review done. God bless you all. May you live long and prosper. God bless.